What's up? It's Matt, and I want to talk to you about a fast food chicken tender restaurant, one location case study. This case study to me is important because it shows the variety of clients we work with and the variety of results. I hear from some people that, hey, I saw your case study on the pizza brand that's got a 10-to-1 ROI on the front end and 41 on an annual basis. Is that realistic for me? And I'm like, honestly, it might not be. But we've got a wide variety of clients that get a wide variety of return on investment. So let's dig into this one. I like this one because number one, it's one location. Number two, it is fast food. And the third one, it's a low average check. It's a $5 purchase, a $10 purchase. And actually their first offer is a free item. So there's no purchase needed. And if you think about the last time you went through the drive-thru of a fast food restaurant, more times than not, you're alone. And also they get a lot of work traffic. So that person might be in a car with a coworker, like a construction crew. Well, that guy's not paying for the other guy. So let's walk through and look at what we got here. So this is our email that I get. I get this every day, me and my team do. And we use this to analyze results to make sure we're on track with stuff. So I'm not going to focus on yesterday because yesterday's not always up to date with regards to this because of time zone differences. But I'm going to look at 7-day and month to date. Sometimes we look at 30-day, but based on 30-day today, it's pretty similar to month to date. So because we're in January 30th when I'm shooting this. So 7-day. So the last 7 days, this client, we've spent $20.12 on their behalf, and they've gotten 61 opt-ins. So you think about that. That's a third, 33 cents per opt-in. Pretty solid. $629 in sales and 83 redemptions. But let's go down here to month to date. Month to date, we've spent $236 on ads. And this client has seen 365 opt-ins. Now, put this in perspective also. This client has been running about 15 to 16 months. Actually, let's see. Be 16 months they've been running as of end of January. So that's sustainable. 365 opt-ins a month for $236 is solid. That shows that we're constantly getting people into the funnel. And as you'll see, they've had that consistent growth. A couple things to look here too. 3,100 in sales. I'm going to show you something that's important there because a lot of those sales aren't discounted. It's a frequency card we're using for them, a good old-fashioned punch card, but use on your phone. So if you look at their lifetime, they've had 5,300 opt-ins since they've been in the program, 4,600 times an offer has been redeemed or a punch card punched, 31,000 in trackable sales for a $10,000 spend. Now, here's what I want to look at on that is think about this. This is one of the negatives of a dashboard like this. Let me actually go to our dashboard because you'll see this number. It's a little bigger. This is one of the negatives of a dashboard like ours is that people instantly want to look at this 31,000. I spent 10.7, I got 31,000. Yes and no. Yes, you did get 31,000 on the front end, but what this isn't tracking is a lot of the other purchases. This client, for example, was in the program for over a year before we launched what I'm going to show you, the punch card. So they had clients that came through this and redeemed all 4 of their offers in 2 or 3 weeks. After that, it's nurture. It's talking to the person. It's reminding them, come in, new menu items, subtle reminders about their favorite item at the restaurant. And what's important about that is, we get, somebody come in 10, 15 times a year more than they might have. People in this place will come in 5, 6, 7, 8 times a month. What if we get them back 10, 11, 12 times a month? And that gets us an extra 10 to 15 visits annually at $6 might not seem like a big amount on the one customer, but it adds up. And so you look at this customer, yes, they spent $10,744 lifetime with the program, and they've gotten 31,000 in trackable sales. So they got a 3-to-1. But when we look at this and say, you know what, this annual impact down here is reflective of multiple visits. So we actually have it 6 times, which is low for fast food. We're saying, okay, Mr. Customer, if 43.98% of your customers, this 5,300, 48, almost 44% of them have redeemed their first offer. If we can get them back 6 more times a year than they might normally come, or 6 times for the first time ever coming, you're going to see $96,000 return. That means you're going to have an 8-to-1 ROI. That is solid. And that's actually low because you can think about it. I go to these fast food places. I go to this particular restaurant. I go to their competitors that are near my house as well. I go a lot more than 6 times a year. I go 3 to 4 times a month. Doing the math, that's a lot of times. It's a lot more than 6. Acquisition cost. This is a mystery to most businesses. What's it cost you to acquire a customer? In this case, we know that every time we spend $4.55, we not only get impressions in the advertising, which is what most marketing pays for. You spend money, you get impressions. We also get engagements. We also get opt-ins, meaning we have their email, their cell phone, most of them their birthday, and their messenger opt-in, and we can retarget them through Facebook and Instagram really easy. On top of that is the money. And our goal of this trackable sales is how do we recoup the investment on the front end? Every other month after that's gravy. Big number here I want to point out, 43.98%. That's the number of times customers have come in for the first time in this program. And I'm going to show you this next slide. And this is going to really, in my mind, blow your mind, should at least. So what this is you can see September to now. Actually, we'll go August to now. This tracks the percentage of opt-ins that come in that month. So if you look up here at August, you can see in August, we had 266 opt-ins. 123 of them visited for that first offer. That's 46%. But you look at it, it didn't all happen in month one. 30% happened in month one. 7.89 happened in month two, then month three. Because people get tied up. They don't make a chance to get over there. And so you got to get them back. So we remind them subtly, email, text, reminders, messenger, retargeting ads. Then we look at September, 50%, October, 50%, November, 46%, December, 41%. You look all the way up here, all the way back to January, February, it's a trend. It's always above 40%, and some of them 48 to 50%. Look at January. This month, we've had 372 opt-ins, 107, 28.76% have already walked in the restaurant. Last point I want to show you, I'll let you go. You can see all the way here. It doesn't look like we had a huge impact. We had 1,300, 2,100, 1,600, 1,500, not huge sales numbers, 1,900, 2,300. We knew the people were coming back. The problem is they have an average low check. The one item's free and the other ones are $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, and people are coming onesies. So how do we track that those people that are coming in the program are coming back as customers? Well, here's how right here. Look at these numbers. We instituted the second week of November a loyalty card, and we've been slowly rolling it out. It's a messenger card through Facebook Messenger. They come to the drive-thru, they scan a code, they get their point for their visit, they get their stamp on their card like the old-fashioned punch card, and then it adds up, and when they get 10 of them, they get a free reward. Why do we do free, not a discount? Because people don't get addicted to free. They get addicted to discounts. But look at this. That right there has bumped us up 2,700, 2,300, 19, or 1,700. Those are visits of people coming back. And if I go in here and look at those redeems, 259, 203, 149. Those are visits of people coming back to the restaurant without an offer. So let me get rid of me here and show you this, because there's two things that your business needs to really focus on. Number one is you have to get repeat customers. Number two, you have to increase your average check size. Well, how do you get repeat customers if you don't know your customers? Easy. You have to find out who your customers are. So what we do is our programs is we help people find out who their current customers are by getting them to opt into marketing programs. And then we use that data to then find people that look like their current customers to get new customers. So we're using the opt-ins of their best customers now to try and get them back more often, more predictably, try new items. But then we're using that same data to use it to cross-reference with Facebook and Instagram and say, hey, Facebook, here's 3,000 people we know spend money with us. Find 3,000 just like them. And when you have the data like they have, it happens. This is the whole strategy of what we do. The ROI Engine marketing strategy is spend money to build, not to sell. Meaning if you run traditional Facebook ads or radio or TV, you're following this black arrow. You're spending your dollars to drive sales. You're renting an audience. If you follow our theory, you're spending your dollars to build a database. That database is what you use to drive sales over and over. Hence the results from this punch card. These people come back. That's a question you get. Matt, how do I know if that customer is going to actually come back? You know they're going to come back because you give them great service, great food, great atmosphere. Why wouldn't they come back? Well, the proof is right there. They come back. The punch card is proof of it. So that's all we got. Hope you enjoyed it. We'd love to talk to you if you need help with your marketing. We work with restaurants all over the world, and we love helping restaurants acquire customers that you can get back over and over again. Adios.